All right. Good afternoon. Good morning, everyone. This is for you. Today's video, the theme, the title, don't chase anything. Do not chase anything, especially love and especially money. Both of those things. So let me get into why. Let me break this down for you. Chasing. The idea of chasing something is already wrong because you're forgetting that you have it. If you're chasing something, you're expecting that there will be a feeling when you get it, but that feeling is in you. So you're saying, I'm going to get this thing, and when I get it, I'll feel good. But the end result is you feeling good. So the end result isn't the thing, it's you feeling good. That breaks that. That puts that in a nutshell for you. The end result of what you're chasing is a feeling you expect from you. So don't chase it and just have the feeling. Think about any time that you've been unhappy in life. Think about if something is making you unhappy right now. Just stop, pause the video. You're not going to pause the video, but just stop later on today or whatever and think about whatever might have been depressing you in the past or is depressing you right now or something that just is nagging in the back of your mind. It's likely, I'm sure it's 100% involving some chase, some thing that you want to get and can't have. So don't chase anything. I'll use myself, talk about myself as an example. The only times I've ever been truly unhappy in life is when I was chasing love. And to make it even worse, I wasn't even chasing women that I didn't have. So it wasn't like I found a woman on Instagram that I liked and I got rejected and now I'm trying to get her. Nope. You know what I'm saying? That's not a problem. Like I can get rejected. I've not been able to get women that I've wanted occasionally before. It was always over an ex that like I've already had one thing. Two, it's already shown that it doesn't work. And three, I'm just chasing to try to fix or have that feeling because I don't want to lose it. And those are the only times that I've ever been truly unhappy. I've been broke before. Like I've been super broke, no money, living in a house with no lights, no gas, no water, in plastic bags. And I wasn't even necessarily unhappy in that situation. Like I wasn't even really worried about money. I've always just felt I'm good with money. Like it'll come, it'll go. So I've never really been chasing money that hard. So if you're chasing money, I was in plastic bags. So what the fuck are you worried about? And during that time, I ate every day. I smoked pretty much every day. I wasn't going without. So that was probably the time I should have been most depressed and most chasing money. And I was fine with what I had and didn't have. So don't chase money. Back to my chasing love and chasing exes situation. That was me really regretting and trying to fix what I thought was a mistake. So I'm chasing, trying to fix or address. But there are no mistakes in God's plan. There are no mistakes in life. Mistake is a stupid word. Just let go and just go with whatever the past or what happened is teaching you. Let me take 5 and think where I'm trying to take this. You know what got me out of feeling unhappy and got me out of that depression when I was the most unhappy? I stopped wanting the person that I was chasing. Just stop wanting it. So I know a lot of you are probably in a toxic situationship, trying to get over someone or trying to rebuild with someone. You have all the love you need in yourself. You can love yourself more than anybody else can love you. So don't think, don't depend, don't chase love from anywhere else. You cannot chase love. It will just come to you. It will just happen when it happens. So for people who are in relationships, toxic situationships, whatever, if they are pulling a drag on your energy, they're not supposed to do that. There may be a little give and take. Like I have to sacrifice a bit to make the other person happy, and I sacrifice a bit to make me happy. That's all fair and dandy. But if right now you're waking up a little miserable and a little bitter because there's some disconnect with you and the person you love, tell them today, I feel like I'm chasing you, or I feel like I'm chasing making you happy, or I feel like I'm chasing money because I need more money for this, and I'm chasing X thing to make this relationship. Tell them and say, I'm not chasing that anymore. So if we're having arguments and we're miserable because I'm not making you happy enough, or I'm not cleaning up the house enough, women or men, whatever, tell them, I don't feel like doing that. And I'm not chasing anything. I'm going to do what makes me happy, and I'm going to feel good, and I'm not going to let anything make me feel bad. Tell them that. If you guys have to take a break, F it. If you guys don't work out, F it. If they don't understand you, if they are still putting pressure on you, that is something that they're missing and that they're chasing and they're trying to get from you. There should be no pressure in love. There should be no pressure in life. And that was a bar. So I'm going to close that there. For anybody worried about chasing money, I think I pretty much broke down why you don't have to chase money. You got it. You're eating. You have somewhere to sleep. Let it go. The money will come when it comes, or it won't when it won't. Don't chase anything. You'll be good. If you're fat, you're chasing being in shape, eat one less sugary drink today. Problem solved. You can do that. I don't know, what else do people chase? It's really just boiled down to love, money, or looks. Be happy with what you look like. You can't change it. F it. Love somebody, find somebody who thinks you're beautiful. There's somebody out there. And I don't think there's much else that people are chasing. So I think that was a great video. Now, another day in the life, that's what YouTubers do. They talk about what they do during the day. I did some scheming on Wednesday after I posted that video. Like I said, today's Friday. I'm going to do some more scheming. I'm probably going to make some shorts of these videos. Got to get myself out there more. Not pressuring myself though. And I went to the gym. I went to the gym yesterday, Thursday. My posting schedule is Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I went to the gym yesterday. Going to post a little bit of footage there. Like I said, I do pull-ups and push-ups when I get to the gym, as soon as I walk in the door and before I leave the gym. And I have a bench press day and a cardio day. Bench press day is chest and like muscles. Cardio day is gotta be loose, gotta breathe. So did some bench pressing, did some like machine incline pressing. And after I did my cardio day today, did a short run, 1.5 miles. I just started going back to the gym. I'm not pushing myself. I do way more running than that. But I'm saying, if that's me, someone who works out hella in this life, and I'm just going to the gym running 1.5 miles, what are you worried about? Just go to the gym, walk on the treadmill for 5 minutes, go home. You beat the system. Then I did some ab workouts. The angle for that video is bad. Push-ups, pull-ups, and I stretched before I left, and some other ab workouts. So for people who are trying to get into going to the gym, don't overthink it. Don't think you have to look like you know what you're doing. Forget that. Find a machine. You know how they have the instructions and highlight which body parts you're attacking on that machine that you're helping. Find the body part that you want to help the most and do a little bit of, some lightweight, and just do a few sets. Never just do one set, and never try to do something super out of your range and it makes you feel bad because you couldn't lift that much. Just go do a little bit. Next time, do a little bit more. It's not hard, and you have to do this. You must exercise because you cannot retain a good mood if you are super low energy and super healthy. So if you're waking up mad, maybe you're not chasing anything. Maybe you just don't have the energy to keep your mood up. So you have to exercise. I'm sorry. If you are somebody who's really against going to the gym, I like to say, do whatever you want, be happy. I'm sure life will lead you to the gym somehow. You're going to be unhealthy AF. Your back's going to be effed up. You're going to be super tight, can't stretch, can't really move that well. So get to the gym before that happens, ideally. That's day in the life number 2. And then I wanted to leave off, or I wanted to also include in this video, things I don't do, so that people can know this and have some insight into how I live well. This might not apply to you, but things I don't do. I don't care or stress about anything. Or not only things that I don't do, but also what negativities do I face in life? People might be curious about that. Maybe I'll save that for the next video. Yeah, I'll save that for next video. But things that I don't do. I'm not stressed. I'm not chasing anything. That's number 1. I'm not going to break that down into detail. You just take that insight and think about it. I'm not chasing. I'm not stressing about anything. There might be something that comes up, like my son had a little rash. That bothers me. That stresses me out. So I'm still fighting negativity off in little ways. Life is going to throw negativity at you. You know, road rage, somebody cuts you off. This is going to happen in life. We're in the matrix, we're on earth. Negativity comes. But I don't let it bother me. He's had a rash before. He'll be all right. Even though it stresses me out in the moment, and I'm rubbing aloe vera gel on him, and I'm like, ugh, he's scratching. I'm worried. Doesn't matter. He'll be all right. Don't let it stress you out. Second thing, I don't release my sexual energy. I believe that is important. Men, you know what I'm talking about. Ladies, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I appreciate that you're watching this video, but you're probably too young to understand what's going on. But maybe you're not. Age is stupid, so hopefully you're learning something. Men, and this might apply to ladies too, but I'm not sure. Don't just be wasting your stuff. That horniness, that energy is like intense. You know the feeling when you're like, man, take that energy and do something productive. Do not just spend it wastefully. I'm pretty sure there are a lot of schools of thought that emphasize what keeping that energy in and bringing it up and using that energy to be productive. I'm pretty sure a lot of schools of thought talk about how healthy that is. I don't know if it applies to women the same way it applies to men, but it probably does. So women, if you're getting off too much, men, if you're getting off too much and you notice you don't have energy to do anything, that could be why. This might be hard to do if you're having a lot of casual sex. If you're in a relationship or if you're in a consistent situationship, then make a game out of it. You can have intercourse and not release. It's not easy. Don't feel bad if you fail, but you might have a better experience and you might keep your energy up more by having and not allowing that release. Because you know when you release after some good, and you're just like, you might feel good the next day. You might feel relieved, but you also might be a bit lower energy. And I'm not too sure about this, so don't take my word for it. If you're having some stressful, high energy days, you work really hard, and then when you get off, and that feels better, maybe that works for you. Don't listen to me. Listen to yourself. What else did I want to throw in here? I don't stress. I don't release my energy. I also don't watch much social media. I never scroll. I don't scroll. I'm not watching. It's out. I don't scroll at all. I have 0 minutes scroll. I rewatch my own post more than I scroll. There's one YouTuber, a couple YouTubers that I keep up with right now. Togi, he's the man. Very inspiring. Professor Yang, Predictive History, if you know what that is, you know. Spiritual Soul, I have his Patreon. That is it. I don't really watch anything else. I watched The Boys. I have like a TV show that I'll keep up with, but when it's gone, it's over. So my brain is pretty clear of any of the daily BS. Don't watch the news. It's meant to stress you out. Trump is tripping. Who cares? Social media is here to warp your reality. Get on social media for what you want to watch and then get off. I'm not saying go dark, go cold turkey. Everybody doesn't have to do that. But don't be addicted to scrolling. So I don't scroll, I don't release, I don't stress, I'm not chasing anything. That's about it for this video. So thank you for watching if you made it this far. New video coming Monday. I'm going on a trip this weekend with the fam. What's more important than that? Think about it. I'm making these videos. I'm comfortable. I'm good. That's all you need. Stop trying to get things you don't have. You don't need anything. It's all a scam. But all right. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share with somebody you know. Follow my TikTok and my Instagram.